Okay, so the final thing here is what do you do after the conference, right? You've had all these conversations, you've had some good ideas. One cautionary tale about conferences is a lot of times we come together, get really jazzed up, and all these ideas flow, and you get these cool connections, and then sometimes they fizzle, right? We go back to our ordinary lives, and the week that we've spent away catches up with us, and we get buried. And so the key here is to follow up on the conversations that were very meaningful. So you want to add the contact information that you've gotten. People give you business cards. One thing I actually have taken to practice now is if I know I want to contact someone, I'll ask them for their email address right there, and I will type it in to my phone and send them a message from my email, and it'll just say, "Hi, it's Bradford," and then all of my contact information is at the bottom of that email. And then they have mine, and then of course I know to whom I sent that email as well. And I'll write their name, like, "Hi Alicia, it's Bradford," and then I'll know based on that email address. And of course I can look up that email address on any website. So and then anyone who took any time to mentor you or guide you or help you at all, taking just a few minutes to send a thank you note. If it was more casual, an email's great. If it was more formal, everybody loves a handwritten thank you card. I know that's really old school. Um, Nobody dislikes those. So, just choose appropriately. When in doubt, go with the handwritten one if you can. Um, but if you've made any plans to work with anyone, uh, the best advice I can possibly give you is to do that immediately, to sit down and at least just type out what you thought about, what your outline is, what you might have committed to doing, so that you both have a shared understanding of what's going to happen. That also keeps the fire lit a little bit and gives you a written record of this is here on the back burner, and when we want to pick this up, we can. Again, sometimes you leave a conference and things fade, and so if you can do it while it's fresh, it's really beneficial. And then the best thing you can do after the conference, once you've taken care of those sort of housekeeping types of things, is to just really reflect on what you liked and didn't like, I should say. You might realize that you made a bad decision about which section to attend, or maybe you didn't go to a business meeting, because a lot of the conferences have, um, sometimes they have small groups called focus groups, and they have sections, at least at NCFR, it's that way. At the Society for Research in Child Development, they have different divisions, and then the American Educational Research Association has SIGs, special interest groups, and so you might think about attending one of the business meetings in the future, or maybe you didn't give on it, or your preparation was not what you had expected, and so just take some time to debrief, and then don't forget to take some time to reflect on the things that you liked, that you enjoyed, and write those down and try to replicate them in the future. Are really crucial for how we do these things. And just like anything else that we teach you in higher education, attending a conference, I hope I've been able to convince you, is a skill. And I hope that the Man on the Street videos have shown you that one of the big skills is being able to approach people, being able to take advantage of the system that's in place. These conferences are an important part of our professional identities, and we're invested in them. We're heavily invested in them. And it's because we all understand the value of bringing along the next generation of scholars, and the opportunity to see one another, work with one another, and build our. So I will be sharing a few other videos here very shortly. One of them is going to be about what a good professional poster looks like, and then I will share an example of one of those, and a few more Man on the Street videos.